ex.
No.
What? Why? Wait, your
What?
ex?
Did you knock
what?
her up?
Did I?
Here.
Okay, let's. No. Let's start the game.
Yes. We'll talk
You
about.
have some very interesting thought processes, Ghost.
He's trying to be
I-
entertaining, and is succeeding.
I have a very interesting life. No, I'm not. Yeah. Well, I mean, I am in Minecraft.
Ghost is entertaining. Okay.
I like how that's just like something you're saying now in Minecraft. What do you think it'd be okay if I could put my Minecraft bed next to yours?
Yours?
Say that. I should say that to the next woman who called me cute. Who calls me cute? Yeah.
Can I put my Minecraft bed next to yours? Breathing heavily.
Yeah.
My
Is it
Minecraft
okay if
bed.
we hold hands going down the street?
I'm sorry, my hand is kind of oddly warm and slightly damp. Just hold it though, please.
Oh, slightly damp.
Oh god.
I think none of that terrified me, except for the slightly damp part.
I'll make you feel like a go-go doll.
The voice, fine. Everything you said, fine. My hand is slightly damp, terrifying.
Have you ever heard of the jar? No, don't worry about
No.
it.
Don't worry, you're already in it.
Anyway,
Right. So, yeah.
Whatever you
Eva's
do, don't ask
going
about the
to
jar.
Drag, going to drag Flush and like sit him on the ledge first, kind of, get his bearings
Fortune
and
will,
seething in the pain.
Fortune will stop you while we're in the water from dragging
Oh.
the limp, partially unconscious Flush up razor sharp shale rock.
I thought William said there was like
It's all
There it
shale.
is,
Is
the ledge
the
there.
thing. Yeah,
it's a ledge.
yeah.
Can I still control my broom offline?
I'd imagine the ledge wasn't like
Oh, wait, no.
insanely sharp. I thought it'd be smoothed out by water at that point.
I think shale's sharp, isn't it?
it can be.
Yeah.
It's not that sharp though. Not usually.
It's sharp enough to cut. Yeah, it's sharp enough to cut you. Anyway, that aside, Fortune is going to...
Only if you go to like the edges.
Fortune's gonna do her fucking job as soon as I find my fucking spell slots macro. As soon as in this giant fucking list, there it is. Okay.
To answer your question, Ghost, you cannot do actions or reactions while you're stunned, I believe.
So
I can't speak.
you're about to drag him up the rocks when Fortune just like puts a hand on like your shoulder, just like shaking no, and is gonna just place her hand on Flush and cast Lesser Restoration.
Flush, you go from like this intense burning agony to almost nothing. For like half a second, you're like half sure you just died. Until you realize, oh, no. I can still feel the stab wound from the stinger going in. Okay, I'm alive.
Just fry from fucking Futurama.
Then it went all the way through me, and all the venom went to you.
Oh,
We're still underwater.
that was so satisfying.
You know, that would be addictive.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yes, actually. No, I actually understand that perfectly from my ulcers, because...
I didn't even hear. I just heard satisfying.
Yeah, that was so satisfying, because yeah, when you're in agony for
okay,
hours,
never mind,
and then
yeah.
over like 5 minutes it suddenly lets go, it's orgasmic. The endorphins
No, I
that
get-
flood your brain.
I get that now. I just didn't hear
Anyways.
what he had said.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do you not want us to talk about orgasmic pleasure from no longer being in intense pain?
I'm trying to, get the game
Get the
Yeah.
started.
game going.
Yep.
But it's okay. So yeah, you're not in pain anymore.
I know that there's still like a hole in my chest, but that's fine. I have this every day.
Yes, you do. No, I don't think we can
Yeah.
talk underwater.
Probably you can.
I want to go to sleep.
But I think
No, like,
you're like at the surface at this point because Awen was trying to hoist him onto the ledge. Can't do that unless you're, at least at the surface.
yeah.
Thank you, Evan. But I can fly. He calls his broom to him, and then he just like, yeah.
The War Thunder
He goes
eventually
back to his
makes it up.
goes back to his sleeping bag.
Your sleeping bag is riddled with debris and shrapnel.
Actually, it is. We're not actually fucking with you.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Because at the beginning of the fight, Fortune saw shit was about to go down, and that giant wasp-like creatures were coming. So she thought 2, fragmentation bombs would be enough to kill them. So she dropped 2 shrapnel charges on the ground here and set up the War Thunder over here and told it that on Zapper's mark, when they swarm the illusion of a tasty-looking baby hippo, to shoot one of the shrapnel charges so that it goes off and setting both of them off.
It's my sleeping bag's just destroyed.
Probably still somewhat usable, possibly.
Oh.
It would be more of the shrapnel than like the actual explosion damage, but
Yeah.
at the distance it's at, like it would be like not.
One moment.
So is anyone like a transmutation wizard? Can you guys? Oh yeah, because like my sleeping bag's destroyed. So. Yeah.
Your what?
No, my sleeping bag is destroyed. Hey, Seabass.
Hold on.
Hey,
Oh!
So-
Sorry, I just realized I might have to buff the shrapnel charges because the fragmentation grenade has an effective kill range of 16 feet.
So this thing is like almost is like dead underwater and half turned to stone. Is there
Also,
And
any
smashed.
sort of sample?
Yeah.
Yes. Is there any sort of recoverable sample that I can get on it?
Roll a nature or survival check.
Okay.
Can I help with
let's
survival
see.
check? Or if you're doing nature, can I do a survival check of my own?
Oh yeah, I'm doing nature because I have a 5 in nature and a 2 in survival.
All right. Could I do a survival check on my own to see if there's anything like this, like that?
Sure.
Aha!
Oh, nice.
I like how both your numbers added up still is less than his check. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
And I have a +9.
You rolled 2 3s.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but roll 20 seems to do that a lot, where it's like it rolls the same number twice. Like, maybe it's just like the sheer number of rolls I see over the years, but like it seems to do that a lot.
it's because it's computer random, so it uses a seed. So once you get a specific kind of number, you can expect to see a similar number, basically. It's something to do with computer
Don't you-
random's more prone to repeating.
Don't you fucking dare tell me my talent of calling out nat 20s
It-
but getting a sheer random number thing.
It might actually be just you subconsciously
I
running
know.
the statistics, yeah.
I know.
Anyways, Let's see. With like you're able to get like a couple of the wings, some of the torso. A lot of it is just being straight up washed away or like partially stone. But yeah, you are able to actually find the stinger.
Mm,
Oh my god,
Nice.
guys! One of the coolest.
Unfortunately, the actual venom sac itself is kind of ruined, but there
Damn it.
should still be some left in could still be some left in the stinger itself.
Never mind, guys. The coolest
Well.
rapier in Elden Ring is not happening.
Well, I'm still gonna try to. So okay, yeah, I'm still gonna try and take it, put it in my bag of holding, and bring it back when we're done.
Could I try harvesting some of the venom from the smaller ones?
None of the smaller ones died.
Oh, right.
They all ran away.
Yeah, they all left.
Yeah.
They all ran away. Okay, careful now. Alright, so I'm putting it in my bag. How heavy is it?
Let's see. Good size stinger. It's very thin. About 4 pounds.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, let me do some math. Let's see.
Math rocks, go.
Let's see. Stinger on a normal hawk is about a third the length of its own body. This thing is a huge creature. It'd be about 13 feet long. So, yeah, this stinger is about 4 feet long. It would actually be
Okay.
Damn.
It occurs
So
to me
this
how
stinger
did...
would
Go ahead.
So
How the
this thing would actually probably be around 8 or 9 pounds.
How the fuck did it envenomate flesh instead of just running him all the way through?
Because the stinger is that long, but the stinger isn't out all the time. It goes in and out of its it can adjust how much of the stinger is in
Comes
out
out
of
of
its
it.
body.
I guess.
Tarantula hawks are fucking weird.
Yeah. To be fair, wasps can do that too, yeah.
Is it like a real animal?
Yes.
Yeah, tarantula hawks are real. They're
Yeah,
terrifying.
All that real quick.
Okay.
And one of the many reasons why whenever I see one of the videos where it's like, oh yeah, Earth is a death world hell, I'm like, yeah, that makes it. That sounds about right. Like all the videos from aliens perspectives where it's like, I'm sorry, your planet has horrific
Oh,
your planet has horrific natural disasters. Everything is half the animals are actively trying to kill you. It goes from negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit to halfway to boiling. And you have plants like the Gimpy. How have you survived? How the fuck did we survive as a species?
I love the humans are space orcs thread.
Anyways.
Looks
yes.
kind of cute in this image.
No.
Look at those colors. The big old
No.
eyes. And the big
Huh.
antenna. It's kind of cute.
No. No, I hope it feels pain when I burn it alive.
I'm just saying in that picture, this one was photogenic.
The brightest
Oh, those
colors.
Those are very pretty.
He's
The
blue.
most
I don't like
the
blue
animals
people.
that
It looks nice when I impale it on my wall with all the others.
Kill it like the rest.
Anyways, So yeah, you guys like slowly one by one manage to like clamber out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just see Pierre with this rapier-sized stinger.
Fortune's too
Just
busy, just like one hand on like the stone face, the head down, leaning, just weeping. No, because she's riddled it
yeah,
with shrapnel.
Pierre is just carefully trying not to get himself cut on this thing. Just shoving it into his bag.
It wouldn't cut you. It's basically like a giant hypodermic needle. So as long as you avoid the end, you're perfectly fine.
Okay.
Just put a cork on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a cork on both ends. There's like a chunk of flesh at the one end, and then like the stinger at the other.
Ugh.
There's a chunk of the tarantula hawk's flesh at one end, and a chunk of flesh at the other.
At the other end, the hollow, like tube-shaped part of it, there's just a what is it? A cylinder of flush inside of the stinger, like a stopper.
Like in Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Flush
Like,
cylinder.
holy crap, man! That was like a plug. Like that doesn't seem possible. It's like with like the blood and organs and everything. I mean, it was a single clean chunk. Like, I'm no doctor, but crap, man! I
Narrator.
fucking love that video so much. I need to watch that movie again.
We chained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
How do you like my face-to-fist style?
Take him to Detroit. Okay, moving on. I'm going to cast...
Oh my god, they're not aliens, they're French!
William, I'm going to cast...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Plane Shift on an enemy, and the target location will be Earth, Detroit.
Huh.
That is something you can
This
actually do if you have the tuning for it.
That's like at the end of Monsters Incorporated. Ma, another gator got into the trailer. Get my shovel, boy.
Found in Detroit. No, you're going to like 1993 Detroit, I think it is. But, yeah.
Oh god.
But
Detroit Become Human. I'm gonna ignore that message before I go into another rant about how much I hate David Cage.
So, Avon's gonna help, like, clean up the site a little bit, you know? So we could still use it to chillax and less killer bugs.
Sebastian's gonna take inventory, see what's been damaged, see what survived.
Gonna be honest, guys, we should probably leave because those things came from somewhere, and these things make nests.
Yep.
If only, let's just say, like, if only someone has tiny hut.
I know, right? I was supposed to have it, but I forgot while we were on the staging island.
I don't have tiny hut.
Tiny hut would be so good.
Only
Yeah,
the
well,
wizard has tiny hut right
Would
now.
be, could have, should have been. We don't got it right now.
Yeah.
I'm honestly mildly shocked that you guys don't have Tiny.
I had it on my list of things to get, but I didn't read that list when I was trying to remember what I was forgetting. Remember when we were at the stage and I said, I'm forgetting something, I'm gonna remember what it is once we're actually there, and it's gonna piss me off.
That was it.
This is it.
Yeah.
That's
I thought Flush already have it.
No,
that's kale.
Flush only has mind-altering spells.
Yeah, there you go. You caught on to my gimmick.
I can make you think we have Tiny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
William, I'm not gonna lie. For a second there, I thought that crate was actually on the map until I started moving and it fucked with me for half a second.
By the way, Pierre, are you sure you want to stand there?
The crate being the picture of your profile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe the smell is interesting to you.
What smell?
Mmm,
delicious. I'm
What the fuck?
no.
Fortune summoned a ghoul.
Yeah. Actually, it's worse.
Right,
It's worse.
yeah.
It is literally a
I can't get-
mound of flesh, eyes, and teeth. It looks like the fucking thing, but rotten.
I can't
and
get him out.
disgusting.
You're stuck.
What the fuck?
Is he stuck?
I can't get him out.
Of
Yeah,
what you
one
say.
of-
Help!
My
I got
token.
in, but I can't pull out.
There we go.
He's trapped in the stank. The stank, putrid only. Or be poisoned till the start of its next turn by that funky ass stank.
No.
So yes,
Should we probably move from here?
We
Yeah.
should.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We
well,
should. Yeah. Quickly now.
Everybody
Well,
pack
good
up.
thing I don't have to walk. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
you know, most of the heavy stuff that I need to pack up is my sleeping bag, and it's gone now.
it's gone.
If you bring it, I could
If-
bring it with us. I could fix it.
Don't worry.
No,
That's
it's
not
fine.
your heaviest baggage. That's your emotional depression. The
Oh.
heaviest baggage.
Fortune doesn't have to
But
pack.
you're used to carrying that one.
Oh.
Really, it's. No, really, guys, it's fine. I can like transform into like no, I can't. I can't transform. I know.
Fortune's gonna get out her fucking mason's tools again, and while everyone else is packing up, she's gonna carve a crude rendition of a tarantula hawk, and just in common and dwarvish the words murder nest.
Murder nest, beware.
Oh yeah.
Go
has a
ahead
map?
and roll a Mason's Tools checks with
Yeah.
dexterity, please.
Got it. Just
Can,
save the next people.
can someone mark this location on the map that you don't fucking come here through here again?
That's why she's putting down, nesting area.
No,
Oh.
he's saying like
Our
on the
map.
map, not mark
Oh.
the location, mark it on the map.
Oh, got it.
So,
that was just
26.
yeah. God damn.
Yeah, I'll mark this area on the map.
Okay, thank
She's
you.
infinitely less she's infinitely less
Where did-
nervous about doing this.
Where did we meet Sebastian and Pierre again?
On the stage
And
again.
Staging
You weren't
island.
here for that.
Like an island before we came here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we met you guys before the island. Okay, never mind.
Okay. I'll also mark on the map like possible flight patterns of these Squancho hawks.
Yeah, I'll help.
That they came from.
I'll help you out with that and see.
So we're currently facing north, right? The map is currently the north. Up is north.
Yes.
Okay, so they came from the west. Oh, they came
They
from the
came
east.
from the north. They came from the northwest.
Okay.
So,
It's Fortune gets out her orange soapstone and writes on the ground, "I can't take this, therefore try running away." Okay, I don't know why.
I can't take this, therefore try butt.
Try butt, yes. Try finger butthole.
okay. Gamers. You guys want to go a bit northwest a bit, past the river? I don't know.
I would say we'd be better off going south. But I don't know.
They came from the northwest.
Are they nocturnal or?
No.
Are you asking about those bugs in
Do we-
particular?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we know much about tarantula hawks?
Yes. We
Oh.
Roll a nature check.
I was
Let's go.
I was going to ask if he's asking about those in particular. I knew some because of the book, right?
12 again.
Yeah. You.
I,
I think you had
yeah.
the books from you. You had my books.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Because it's telling earlier some about those bugs.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your roll a nature check if you wish to. Eowyn.
Do. Bob.
All right. Eowyn and Pierre would know. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. Let's see. It is actually dineural. Its prey is nocturnal. Most of their hunting occurs like around dusk. So
Okay.
right towards the end of the day.
And
Okay.
is this going to the end of the day?
Well, you're a few hours into your rest, so yes.
Okay. Yep. So this tracks. So yeah, this is accurate.
Uh, Sebastian, Pierre, and Awen would also know they're not swarm and insects. They're usually singular.
Huh. That's odd.
Was there a
What's
storm?
odd? What's odd?
They're not usually
Yeah,
swarm insects.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You remember that?
Do I know anything about the swarm behavior on them, or like why are they following a big one, like a leader?
You would know mostly like they don't have swarm behavior. They're solitary. They're solitary hunters.
What about them
Okay.
having to move nests?
I'm going to guess an educated guess here, but the only reason I would think that they would all be running. Okay, theory I'm gonna throw out there, but what if they weren't swarming,
What?
but they were all just ironically, and I use the term ironically, loosely, running in the same direction, meaning let's not go that direction? Because I think maybe they were all together running for the thing in that direction.
And we really don't want to see what they're running from.
Exactly.
And I really hope you're wrong.
And I do too, but I think it's best probably not to go in that direction, maybe.
I mean, if we're lucky.
At
Either they're
least,
running.
at least that's my best guess off of the situation.
I mean, if
Either
we.
they're running from something, or the nest is pretty close.
Even then, that doesn't give them a reason to all come at once if they're not
It would actually.
tantamount to doing that.
It would actually, because if the nest was close and the wind shifted to blow our scent towards them, they would all smell a meal.
Remember the last time we
I mean, they would
encountered
swarm.
nests in a jungle with a lot of bugs in it?
They have no reason not to all come at once if they all smell food at the same time.
The last time we
I
did
think
that
we
was
should
in
start
lava.
moving now.
Yeah,
Just,
Well,
just.
I'm
suggestion.
assuming this conversation's happening as we're like
Yeah.
getting our shit together to move.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
well, game.
We're
I
not
think this
wasting
is
time. We're talking as we do things.
Yeah.
Ghost trying to play. Okay.
Remember the last time we encountered a bunch of swarms with bugs?
Uh,
It was it was Darren's
Uh,
fault because he
Iron
drove us
Darren.
there.
Fucking
Oh, so what are the
Darren.
lizards? Where are the lizards, by the way?
Darren.
That is a great
Oh, yeah.
question.
I had
We were
forgotten to
what?
put them on the map. I apologize. They are there.
I bet William's gonna make Darren the BBEG just to fuck you with it, just to fuck with you in particular,
He was
Ghost.
an Earth Cult member all along.
I mean, the Earth
He's
Cult is nice now.
Not
never-
100%.
you've-
But they're like 2 sects.
Ghost, you never met Awen's father.
I've never met my father.
Anyway,
I am your father.
How do you not know Darren's not your true dad?
Right.
You
as
killed my
George
father.
Washington said.
No,
As George Washington
I
said.
am your father.
I am your forefather.
You've become the very thing you swore to destroy.
A hippie.
The horror.
Anyway.
What if we go a bit, like, a lot northwest? That way we could still have progress and, like, we have the river between us and that thing.
No,
I don't know
they
what that
came
thing
from
is.
northwest.
No, east, I mean. We go with northeast.
Okay.
To the water?
By the way,
No,
make
past the
sure.
river.
By the way, Flash, make sure your wound is covered or something will lay eggs in it. There's a problem here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna catch.
Also, Mr. Jean, don't try and hide underneath a giant snapping turtle again.
It worked
Oh, it didn't?
until it swam away.
It
Yeah, by the way, what the hell were you thinking?
I don't know what happened. I'm gonna.
you threw
Wait,
you threw an ice staff at
There
him.
was a dire snapping turtle in the river when you guys ran into it. And Sebastian tried to like juke it, like swim over and around it, so he was behind it. But the radiant action went off and it bit a chunk out of him.
And Awen did warn him about where their like blind spot was, which is why he went to do that. That's what Awen. Right. Why did you do that? I directly warned you where not to go. It could, but you look at you now. You're bleeding, and that looks nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You
fine.
don't need to
This is-
getting infected.
Like
Or
I
him.
imagine he's already bandaged it up.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
cauterize my
Jake-
wound real quick, gamers. No,
That
I
was-
what did
there's a
not say
difference.
gamers.
There's a difference between me getting upset with Flush and being upset with you. Flush, he had no choice. You directly got in the way of something you could have gotten away from. That was a choice. Sorry.
In Sebastian's defense, he's being played by an idiot.
Oh.
No. No, it's like her farm girl mentality kind of thing. Like, I told you not to do the thing. Why would you do the thing?
Why did you
Calm
drink?
yourself. Calms yourself. Because you're a full grown
Uh.
man versus a teenage
Why?
girl, and she's like calming
Uh.
herself. Just,
Also,
I like
I'm
I
not-
feel like it's the parent thing where it's like, what happened? I hurt myself. Are you gonna do it again? No. Okay, there you go.
I'm not worldly travel, but when I know a thing, please trust me. If I say I know a thing, can you?
I did
We're
trust
not. We haven't known each other long, okay? But if I know a thing, I know a thing. I promise you. So, can you take that into consideration next time?
he nods.
Okay.
I trusted your info to be good. I figured I'd be able to go high enough above it so it wouldn't be able to get me, and then go behind and below. so I could use it as a shield because I don't want to get stung by those things.
To be honest, I kind of want to do the thing too. So it was kind of cool. Just I knew the consequences, and well, just referring to the wound, I would have rather avoided injury in this case, considering where we currently are. But you know
So
what?
between this
What's
and
done is
getting
done.
stung, I did
What's
this.
done is done. Can't take it back. Just watch out.
Thank you.
Alrighty then. So I'm gonna go ahead and
But everyone,
say that.
it wasn't there. It works.
Oh.
It works.
And it only occasionally has classified government documents onto it.
At any given time. But it works. I've tested it many times, but that is the first time it was ever given a target that wasn't, a predetermined target. It works.
Nice.
What is it, map?
Fly You Fools, Scraw, the Baby Zone, and the Dire Zone. There's also Batland.
Die zone.
Batland.
And then there's the Rock and Run, where the Rogues live.
Yeah, like this is where you guys were. Like this is where you met Sebastian and Pierre. These are the 3 routes that the dwarves take whenever they do their proving. This is like where you guys landed.
Oh.
This is like giant bat territory. This is giant eagle territory. And this is T-Rex territory.
Quick question. What are the
Yes.
terms of the Dwarven proving to be considered proven?
Survive minimum of 2 weeks on the island and bring back the biggest thing you kill.
Shit! Alright.
Isn't that supposed to be done alone, though?
No, maybe.
Groups of up to 7 dwarves. The fewer there are and the bigger things you kill, the higher you're standing.
I don't think Fortune can do the proving. We don't really have a way to reliably bring back giant monster corpses.
Bring back
I
proof.
do
Like
Oh.
have an empty portable hole
like
where
the skin or
Didn't happen.
like the skin or the skull or something like that.
Okay, guys.
Or-
If you can like
Can I? Question. Can teleportation also go bring stuff back, or do I need to be in it?
If somebody's carrying it.
Ugh.
yes, if you're carrying it, you can bring it back. Yes.
Ugh.
Alright, so who wants to try to carry the 1,000-pound carcass of the Conjure Hawk?
Between
No,
us, we could.
That thing is in pieces.
Yeah, it's like a part of it is stone and therefore shattered, and part of it is like crushed carcass, and it's all underwater.
And it's being
It's-
washed away by the river.
Yeah.
And slowly sinking, probably.
It was already at the bottom. Yeah.
let's just leave that.
Alright.
Unfortunate, but yes, but alright.
So I'm assuming
This
we
isn't
have
me as a DM trying to be like, no, you can't have the poison. I apologize, but like that's how the events played out.
Oh no, I'm fine with not getting poisoned. I just want the body back because that's his job.
Oh yeah, that's entirely fair.
Like,
All
Pierre's
right, so
here
which
playing
direction
monster.
are you guys heading?
He's playing. We're playing D&D. He's playing Jurassic Park.
No, he's playing Monster Hunter.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are supposed to be going over here. Like, which direction are you heading from the like the Tarantula Hawks came from the northwest. So which direction are you heading from here?
Any questions?
Can I assume
Probably, like-
when we look at this map that it's sort of similar to the map we'd be looking at if we had it in front?
Yes, I would assume that you had been marking it like in the ways that you were.
No, I mean like this landmass would look the way it does, like if we were looking at it from a character's perspective. Like, yes, I guess marking it like this. All right, yeah,
I
never
mean,
mind.
it's a map, so I would hope it would be fairly accurate
So-
to how the land.
Sorry, no, I couldn't articulate the way I meant to word that. So you know what? Ignore me.
Or wait, we double our speed because of the lizards, don't we? So it'll just take us 1 day to get there, not 2.
Lizards, nice.
Okay,
Uh,
so
about 1.5 day.
Yeah.
while we still have daylight, which way do we want to go on the map here?
I would recommend we. Well, I'm not the expert one. You, Kia, Sebastian, you two know this area.
I don't know.
Not particularly.
Oh,
We
Oh,
only
great.
we stay near the. We know the general idea of the area, but we don't know the terrain. Specifically, we stay around here. We stay near the
Yeah,
shore
this-
as much as we can.
This
Yeah,
is as far as my usual expedition team. Like, go like
Yeah, like the
No, it's-
baby zone is like how far like usually the IAG goes in.
I love how that's become the canon name, the baby zone.
That's what the dwarves call it.
That's the fucking baby zone.
the
We
name.
stay in-
Fair,
We stay in the
to be
baby
fair,
zone,
not
as the
too many
dwarves say.
groups. Not too many groups of the dwarves go much further than that either.
They also
Hey,
named
nice.
this zone with the hawks, the fire fools squaw. I don't know why, but they just chose that name.
I know
It's
why
very
they
odd.
call it the baby zone. That way, nobody goes beyond that. But then they really go a little bit further and kill something good, and come back like, look, see, we're better than you. You baby zone. When in reality, no, everything is hard. Everything is hard.
And
We
like
kill
they,
something here, and you're all dead for going over here because you think this is not good enough.
Well, what happens is the
Hmm.
baby zone used to just be here, but it's been slowly expanding over the years as everyone starts pushing just like a mile deeper
No,
just to say
no,
I got something
freaky.
outside the baby
No.
zone.
No, freaky. What I mean is that it's like, oh, yeah, no, this is the baby zone. They go off. Idiots. It's harder out there. Baby zone. Barely survive.
talking about right now. It's the like they go up to like the line up from the baby zone, and there's like a gas station, and like you won't last 10 seconds, and then they're like, yes, we will, and they cross it, and they immediately get their car stolen, and it's like, how many seconds is that? 12.
Exactly. In your face. Smudge.
Anyways,
In your face,
so
old
which
man.
direction are you guys? So which direction are you guys headed for a couple of hours?
For a couple of
I'd
hours,
say
I think we could go like a bit northeast
Oh,
until
no.
it's night, and then we go to the west.
Should we go southeast, not
no.
northeast? Because northeast would bring us directly into the nest, most likely.
No, the
No,
nest
it's
is northwest.
Oh, why are we going east?
Yeah, here. No, we're going over here. This is west.
Go sit northeast for some reason.
No,
Yeah,
because
so
you
do it,
can still
for a
keep
couple
going
of
north.
hours. Yeah, so we can still go north for a couple
Yeah, he was
of
saying,
hours
like,
until
do
it's
this,
night,
basically.
Until
Right.
yeah, like that. So until they don't hunt anymore
Why
at
not
night,
go-
and then we can rest.
Both reasons are viable.
I I guess that
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
Taking
Yeah,
So we're
Flesh's
constantly
idea
going-
would get us there a bit quicker, depending on what we ran into. Honestly, just looking up at the group, should we just straight
Yeah, I like that.
go in that direction, regardless?
We should probably avoid this lake.
Oh god,
Agreed.
yeah.
The lake.
Yeah, I like
What is in the
Astro's
lake?
I think we're good without any more underwater connections.
It's
Yeah.
not what's in the lake, it's what's gonna go to the lake for nice fresh water and game.
Yeah, so how about...
So the area around the lake is where you're going, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
So, let's
We
just...
are the game.
Well, we are in a,
we can
gonna
just
be
go
in an
straight to
intersection.
straight this way.
We are gonna be in an intersection between the big hawks and the big bats.
Okay, so,
So,
you guys
let's go.
travel.
So
So,
everyone will bring up.
So you're going southwest?
Yeah, southwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume we're
what were you
following
saying, Ben?
this path, correct?
Yeah,
See.
I'm agreeing with that because Awen will point out the fact that
Oh, I
if
thought you
we
were
go,
going more
if we
like
go-
this path.
Oh no, I don't want to go to the dire zone. Yeah, there it is.
yeah, no, because Awen
That
would
would-
rather. Awen would bring up the fact that following whoever made the green whatever line that keeps changing colors, probably better, because heaven forbid we come into the cross section. This section
Where by
of
day,
I mean, you're in the
bats
cross section.
and
yeah, we want
I
to
mean,
be
that's where you are right now.
further. I mean, further into it. This way, we're at least fucking leaving that.
giant hawks by day, giant bats by night, and our current location.
Okay, so you're going west, not southwest.
Yes.
Okay.
Works for me.
Cool.
All right. Astro, would you kindly roll a d20 for me?
Oh.
Don't fuck
Nah,
us,
one.
Astro.
Nah,
Don't fuck
one.
us.
Nah, one. Nah, one.
You fucked us.
Bog average.
To be fair, a lower number is better in this situation.
Okay.
All right. You guys will travel a couple hours until it gets dark. Or darker. It was already pretty dark because of the canopy. But yeah, it gets during the night, it gets almost pitch black in this place, except for the bioluminescent animals and plants. The only real source of light other than like your dark vision or torches or anything you do like that. This place is already dim light, like even during the day. But during the night, like you can't even see the stars or the moon, except in certain places, like the larger clearings or at that riverbed you just were. But yeah, you travel for a couple of hours. Not much happens. You're able to find let's see. Payday.
Oh,
Would you
yeah.
kindly roll for me a D100?
Oh, yay. I love rolling dice. Give me 100. Or 5, either one of all the numbers.
Oh.
Hey, that could be a good
Alright.
thing in a D100. You never know.
Yeah. That's crazy. I love when the DM starts singing.
Well, no. See, now that's called filler word. Some people go, some people go what? Some people go, da, 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 as they're thinking or going.
Listen, he's
Yes.
putting down the monsters on the map right now. It's fine.
It's 5 of them, guys. You'll live. Hopefully.
So yes,
Maybe.
over the course of the 2 hours, it does get very, very dark. which I believe Awen and Sebastian actually cannot see in the dark.
Yep.
I can't.
I can only
Oh, you
see
can't?
that much.
Oh, that's right,
No.
you can.
Yeah, what about
Only
that?
10 feet though.
Okay.
And I
Uh,
have an Everbright lamp.
good. I was about to ask, do you guys like break out any lights or anything like that?
I have an Everbright
I think we
lantern,
should
and anybody who
long rest.
wants one, I have torches.
I don't want to turn on any lights in this fucking jungle.
But yes, I will note that you unfortunately do not find any sort of ideal place to like rest. You don't find any previous camps, you don't find a cave, you don't find any like tree hollows or anything like that. You do find a few places that are pretty good, but none of the ideal places you have found so far.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Betty might have a cool idea, but has to double check something.
Is it?
We
I
burned
imagine
down
just
the
Fortune. I
jungle.
just imagine Fortune has been in her pot this entire time. Just
Uh,
I don't like this place. I don't
Okay.
like this place.
she's
I don't
been
like this.
she's been
William?
resting in it, but yeah.
I would like to establish this now before it becomes anything. At this point, when it's like super dark, it does occur to me as a player, so I'm assuming it might occur to Awen, that, in the darkness, something might want to attack the thing holding the light. So, I like to establish that Awen has her climbing, holding the ever light 60 feet ahead of her.
Ah,
So
Clever.
that if something were to attack the lantern, it is not attacking her. It is attacking the lantern and the area it assumes the thing might be in.
okay.
And since she has
What
the
is-
10 feet of sight, she's not tripping on something and then falling, but yeah. So,
What is the range on an ever bright lantern?
I
let
think
me
40,
see.
40, or 20, 20 to 40. I don't know.
Let's see.
If I remember right, it's worse than continual flame, so it's better just to cast continual flame into an empty lantern.
Everbright lantern. It
60.
60, the closest 60 feet, farthest is 60 feet is dim light.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Flame equivalent to a torch. So it is an ever bright lantern is actually slightly better than a or ever bright lantern is slightly better than the continual flame spell, but because I believe a torch is 40/40.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which.
Oh, it says it says that a ever bright lantern just is a continual flame spell.
So many questions.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a bullseye lantern,
Uh,
so it's got like the reflecting chamber, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah. Which I believe if you want, you could just take that off so it can do like round trip. But for now, yes. Closest is so yeah. You just have the. Are you sure you want it like 60 feet above in front of you?
Well, maybe not 60, but like, let's say 40 feet would probably be good. That way, if something attacks it, it gives us all a, moment to pull out our weapon. If,
Fair enough.
heaven forbid, a surprise round come up, we can get through that round, possibly.
All right.
Worst comes to worst, you're within Fortune's dark vision, so.
Yeah.
And we have Zapper, so.
I feel smart. I feel smart.
But
I
yes,
came up
so
with a cool idea.
you guys, as I said, you guys travel to the west for a couple of hours. And unfortunately, you do not find a any of the ideal camping spaces you've had the last couple of nights. But you are able to find a couple places that are pretty good. Let's see. If you want to reset up camp.
Should we? No, that would just make a lot of noise.
Quickly, get the shock hammer.
Unfortunately, I was thinking about setting up battlements, but that might not help.
I realized I was muted. Hey, Fortune,
Yes?
that lamp of yours, how many people does it hold?
Just me, sadly.
Oh, damn. Okay. Damn. I'm this payday just think.
You know what's funny, Avon?
What?
I have written in big letters right here. She like turns the book to you. It's written in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I speak Elvish, but when you say that, she just puts on her.
Well, you see,
Yes.
you can't if you're using something of comprehend language. You have to touch the writing to read it. But it takes a minute for each word. But
It takes a minute for a page.
yes, sorry. But anyway, I wrote in big letters here. Get tiny hut. I did not read this page when we were on the staging island.
I'm not really well versed in magic. What is tiny hut again?
A force field that we could have all slept in.
Uh,
A
when
spell
can you get
anyone
that?
invented.
No, it's like, when can you do that?
If we go back to the staging island, and I can find somebody who knows it, I can inscribe it into my book.
You know, Sebastian probably if he overhears this conversation, he'd pop in like when Awen asks what's that, Sebastian would pop in best spell to be invented.
Flush it. I could cast plane shift. And Abram was like,
True.
Do you have the tuning forks?
what's plane shift? Cause that
To which plane?
sounds dangerous.
That
It essentially brings you to another plane or dimension. Do you know the plane of fire and or water? Yeah, with this spell you could just go there.
Oh,
It's
that
I don't recommend going there, but
yeah,
you could.
I don't either. Flash, we should not go to the elemental planes specifically. Ever.
I do
Yeah.
have teleports. If we can somehow pinpoint where we left off, we could go back.
I think maybe as a getaway, desperate and dying might be an option.
But that does bring up a good point.
Right?
We could go back to the staging island. If we need to, and maybe get back here. Doesn't teleport have a way to like anchor a point? With like an
Hold
If
on.
you leave something behind, a specific artifact, right?
Give me. I'm just gonna
How
post
about
the
if-
spell. You can all read for you. I don't. I'm reading it by myself. You can all just read it here. I'm gonna read it too.
Wait, so if you can tell, that would have been really nice to know. If you can teleport, then maybe you could just take Fortune there, get the spell, and then eventually come back.
teleporting.
After all,
The problem is I can only do it once every 8 hours. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me.
I mean, Fortune.
With something that precise, it is unfortunately very hard to do multiple times.
Get her hair. We go back. Let's see. What? Oh, get her there, probably. But, teleporting one of us and teleporting all of us would be the same difficulty, would it not?
No, I think
Yeah.
he means actually taking your hair, because he's saying like leave you here in your jar, and then you use that object, then use your hair to teleport to you.
Oh, you're not cutting my hair, and,
We don't have to, Rip.
Oh.
Oof. As a girl that
but,
Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna cut your
As
hair.
someone,
Jeez, to
as
cut
someone
your
with long
entire
hair.
scalp off.
No.
but, you know it does not have to be a piece of a creature, right?
I mean, I don't think that
could be your scarf.
like yanking long hair is more painful than yanking short hair. It's just easier to do it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about length. I was just thinking about yanking hair in general.
You talk
Yeah.
about, like, using Fortune's bow for it. She's just fucking, well, you can't tell if she's side-eyeing you, but, like, her head just turns slightly. I would rather have my hair cut.
I do have something. I don't know if it will work. I do have the stinger from the giant torrential hawk. You'll probably bring us there. We will just have to come back here.
Okay, I'm gonna freaky will tell you this, because you seem to understand the spell. It just needs to be a familiar object. So literally, do any of you have a pair of glasses you wear all the time, or a pair of shoes you've been wearing all week, or another set of clothing that you've owned for a long time? A
I
wand?
do have my goggles.
Yeah, like anything like that will work. Like, literally,
Yeah.
Fortune could leave, like, a bullet that she's been carrying with her
You're.
for a while.
I do believe you've also kind of misunderstood it, Freaky.
Doesn't it need to
because
be
it's
a
not,
familiar object?
An object from the location. So you could literally
Oh.
just pick up a
Oh.
rock on the ground.
Which one am I? There's one where it's like you can leave an object you're familiar with as an anchor to the location.
I don't know,
Or maybe
but
Yeah.
Associated object means that you possess an object taken from the desired location from within the last 6 months, such as a book from a wizard's library, bed linens from a royal suite, or a chunk of marble from a lich's secret tomb.
fair enough. I might be thinking of something somebody did where they like left an object to scry
It's what we
on.
did during it's what we did during the during our Boxtrot's Tomb of Annihilation. Like, we left a dagger at the place, which with the helm of teleportation, which was wrong.
I think there was. No, I'm thinking like a spell combo you can do, but don't worry about it. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, so no, then the stinger would, right?
The stinger would be a bad
Yeah,
idea
stinger.
because the body's moving. You could just take a rock from where we're
It
standing.
would also, it would probably also be much more likely to put you in their nest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Because that is the location that quote unquote object is most familiar with. Probably.
So, everyone's just gonna look between everybody. So, this teleporting thing might be our best bet, because unless we're to rough it out until I'm not really good with this. Normally, I'm fine roughing it out in the course, but this kind of deadly, monstrous things a little bit more on edge than I normally be, and that's saying a lot coming from me.
I mean, technically, we're headed to this lake, no?
Yeah.
Is he saying we just keep walking through the darkness?
Well, we
I mean,
could.
yeah.
What we could do is, Pierre, do you have a method of flight? Or perhaps flush with your broom?
Oh.
What you
Excuse me, what? I just got back.
Take something from the lake, bring it back. We all teleport there.
Yes, you use the broom to get up high where you can see the lake, or just the space where the lake should be. Teleport there, go down, get something from the lake, while you also have something from here. Teleport back here, and then tomorrow we all teleport to the lake.
Flesh, I understand the whole plane shifting thing, I think. But here's the thing. I don't like the idea that because we don't know what creatures are around the area we're coming to, so we could just be well teleporting into another situation of murder.
It's also just
Murder stingers.
we've not been. You're not familiar with that location, or is it just any location that you name?
Specific targeted destination in general terms.
Yeah, 7th level spells. Fair enough. Yes, we
And
could
then-
do that. If we're
Can't
gonna
say
wait,
fair than fair enough.
if we're gonna wait a day, we could just plane shift. But the problem is the planes Flesh has available are not ones we want to go to.
I do also have teleportation circle. I can make one quick here, go back to the thing, get the soul,
Right.
then teleport here back. I don't know if that will work.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, as it stands, we can just go to the lake if we want.
Alright. I vote for that. Might as well.
Above game, adventure.
Yeah.
No, in game, I'm agreeing to both that too. Cause just enduring it seems to be the best thing. Cause, well, nothing much else we can.
Well,
I mean, you are. I will say you are currently still like in the middle of a pitch black jungle with massive animals in it. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, now's not the time.
It is night at this
yeah.
point.
What is happening? What are we doing? What do we want to do?
Okay. Okay. Here's the state of affairs. Above game, what we could do is we could rest for tonight, wait till morning, look at the lake, have somebody teleport directly to the lake from a flight position, pick up an item from there, or if we're willing to risk it, look at the lake and then just teleport us all there directly and risk it. Either way, like, get an object from the lake, then teleport back here to where all we are. And then I think we'd have to wait till tomorrow, because they'd probably be out of spell slots. And then the next day, teleport to the lake. That is something we can do. We did also buy supplies in F-Stunned, and there's like things there, so we could always go there with it. But
Why do we want to go back to the lake?
because the lake is where we're supposed to be headed.
And it's best that we have.
So we
Thanks.
could.
Oh, this lake.
Yeah. Sorry. This lake. So we could do that. But above game, adventure. So then we go into the fact that, okay, that would be a very logical thing to do. The party would probably immediately do it if we thought of it, because we have no narrative reason to give a single solitary fuck about adventure right now, because this place is fucking horrible. On the alternative, we do happen to have 2 people in the party who would have a vested interest in going the long way for the opportunity to study the phenomena and the local flora and fauna. which would be Sebastian and Pierre.
Low key, Awen, without your knowledge, is also
And
trying to
secretly
find a
Awen,
trophy.
who would vote on their side, most likely.
Yes.
I thought we going back to the lake was because we need a resting spot. I didn't
Yeah.
thought we would just teleport to where we go.
Yeah.
Okay, never
Fortune
mind.
is also interested in doing the Dwarven Proving, but she's not obsessed with it, so if she doesn't do it, oh well.
So, yeah. Adventure
Adventure.
is my vote.
Yeah.
Huh.
We just flush. We walk like men.
We die like men. We die in a
Right.
war. Life expectancy is too long.
Which is why Awen was doing the whole light ahead of her thing anyways. That if something attacks the light, it doesn't attack us directly immediately.
Well, we could just meet the Grung at the lake.
Yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, non sequitur. I will tell you that the larger creatures, like the Dilophosaur you saw earlier, and like the dire T-Rex, and like the really really big stuff, those have damage soak.
Of course they
Oh.
do, even though they're not supposed to.
Let's see.
William, you might want to find a new homebrew source. Because apparently the one you're looking at right now does not understand the language of 5th edition.
Or damage threshold, basically.
Yeah, it's the thing where
Means
like
you have to do high. Basically means like if it has a damage soak of 10 and you do 15 damage, they only take 5.
yeah, which is there's no
Oh.
like even the Tarask does not have that. Like that's something for very large
That's
objects
fair.
like ships and shit like that.
Dude, hold on.
Creatures
That had like
Like if you
the
were
giant
talking about-
T-Rex's sheet, right?
yeah,
I haven't fully ironed out the sheets, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
so if you were talking about something like an unfeeling mass of undulating undead bone, where it's just thousands and thousands of skeletons morphed together into a kaiju of death, that might have damage soak because that it doesn't have organs, it doesn't bleed or anything like that. You're just chopping through mass. But something like a giant fucking dire dinosaur, that thing bleeds. If you can put a hole in it at all, it will be damaged horribly.
I feel like hit points in general are heroism points.
They're
not
soak.
really.
Yeah, it's the thing is the hit points are the soak. It's
Anyways.
Like-
But for now, like, how do you guys want to like set up camp?
For tonight. So are
Fortune just digs a hole for the for the thing and just sticks it in there and just like, all right, I'm not coming out for 8 hours.
For
So
10
fuck off.
for 10 hours now, actually. Anyway. So, are we teleporting there or are we walking there? I say walking because things have gotten.
I vote
really
walking
bad.
as well.
Or sorry, not walking. I vote teleporting because things have gotten bad. And we handled that last thing with the tarantula hawks very poorly. But slightly poorly, more poorly than I would have liked.
I was going to say, I thought we did pretty good with that one.
All things
Given
considered,
the
yes, we did.
situation.
And I would vote.
Sebastian got carried away by a giant turtle that he didn't even need to interact with, and Flesh got paralyzed by pain, and
Well, yeah, but you also drove away like 90% of them. Only the one actually needed to die.
there was also the incredibly unexpected hyper-aggression of the, yeah.
Well, we're referring to the insect.
Yeah.
We did well. He was just being stupid going for her. So the actual present danger, we did very well. The danger
You
he
also knew
introduced
about
upon
the
himself.
hyper-aggression before you got on the island.
Yeah, but the turtle was the welcoming danger he
It wasn't
posed
that dumb of an
himself.
idea.
It was just
You
poorly
didn't need to
executed.
do it. The fact
That's
that
And
you
also-
need to do it
Well-
though.
And also, the turtle was driven away because Flesh threw an ice snap at him.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do it, but I also like I feel like I would rather risk being bitten by a snapping turtle than being stung by a giant fucking tarantula wasp.
See, that's the thing though. Like the wasp wasn't near us, which is why we went. Would you do this?
Well, they knew we were underwater and they can still dive.
But yeah, William, it's
They
Only a
No,
few of
they
them knew you were underwater.
and to the one that did dive, William did say that they really suck at swimming. They dive in, but going and moving in the water is a whole other thing.
Exactly. They dive in and sting you.
yeah.
So
And we were far enough away though.
The
not
So yeah,
really.
if you could have just literally swum away from the damn thing, and it would have never been able to catch you.
yeah.
Yeah, which is why he wouldn't shoot into you saying, "Why the fuck did you do that?"
Anyways,
Well, we chalk that one up to Astro stupidity.
No,
well,
it's
okay.
okay.
So yeah, flush. Yeah. It says let's teleport back to Ethstund, and then back to where you are right now, which is something you most certainly can do.
As Flush says, I mean, it's nice to slay some animals.
Or just sleep here. Yeah.
Don't. We're not here to kill animals, but.
What?
But. Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
what is your plan for the night?
Should we retreat for tonight or stay here and carry on?
I say stay here, carry on.
I will note that
Yes.
if you retreat
Yes.
tonight, you won't be able to retreat tomorrow because you're going to have to use that spell slot to get back.
I
Well,
say we. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we have more than one method of retreat, but yes.
I say we stay here tonight. I mean,
Agreed.
just looking around.
I do agree too.
It's if it's nighttime, it's not gonna get any less dark, right? We're still gonna be in the same amount of danger getting back. And then once we get to the lake, though, we'll have the spot come back. It sounds reasonable to me.
We have a escape button if we need to. We don't need to
Alright.
use it right now. So,
Alright. Alrighty then. So, setting up
Oh.
camp here. So,
also,
how do you do so?
Besides, we
Listen.
sleep in shifts, right?
I don't sleep at all.
Mhm.
yeah. First of all, oh nope, I didn't mean to do that. But I do have great bonfire.
You can use that, certainly.
But
So 13 fire damage to the 4 leaves that I've set on fire now.
You just create like the One Piece Skypiea bonfire. It's taller than any of you. Just burn it.
I
Pretty
might
sure
have
that would
overdone
be
it.
that would very much not be hard.
Awen is going to visibly.
Oh my
We-
fucking
oh.
god! I made Skypiea.
Awen's going to be like a bit of ways from bonfire because she's not trusting that something in this darkness might want to, like, the edges of where like the light is dimmer is where she'll stay, because that way anything they can see in the nighttime can't see her fully, because thinking about things that I can't see in the dark probably would be blinded by light, but also things that need light might be attracted to it.
Also,
So
question.
Just
yeah,
gonna hang out where it's dim.
Okay. This feat, it is only for short rests. Can I use it for the long rest, please?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh, this
Uh,
feat. That...
With 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus.
I hate
All
this
right.
feat
Cool.
so much.
These special treats last 8 hours as been created. Creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary HP equal to your proficiency bonus.
God, this makes no sense.
All right. I'm gonna bake us all some cookies.
Alright.
Nice.
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna take the first shift, I guess, because I'll need the 4 hours to do something.
Remind me
Does
that
that mean
next
you're
time I
not watching
DM,
out then?
Remind you what, Freaky?
remind me that when I DM, this feat is being rewritten to an alchemist or herbalist set feat that makes drugs, because man, I do not understand how eating a cookie as a bonus action gives you that much temp HP, or any at all for that matter.
I mean, how does eating a berry feed you for all day?
Because that's a magic
It's
berry, there is no
magic.
mention of magic anywhere in this ability, in this feat.
But anyways, let's see. So who's taking which watch?
I'll take second.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take first. Sebastian second. Who's third?
Fortune and Zapper is helping on all watches, as well as taking one.
Okay.
Or I guess
let's see.
Zapper's helping on all watches, and Fortune's just kind of there for emergency help, because 10 passive perception will not help any of you.
I'm pretty. Isn't she also like in her jar?
She doesn't need to be, but she could be, and she can also watch from the jar. Sort of. She's available
I mean, she can
should
listen.
something happen
She can listen
immediately.
from the jar, but she can't
Yeah.
watch from the jar.
It's Zapper's doing the help action, because Fortune
Yeah.
doesn't have the Fortune doesn't even have perception
so-
proficiency.
Who's doing third and fourth watch?
I don't know who's on third.
But who's on first?
So
Okay.
Awen is on third watch.
No, I'm sorry. I was making the Penn Teller joke.
But
No, yeah.
Who's on
I'm just saying
first?
that. No, I got that. I'm just saying that. Flush said
That's
he's
what I'm
going
asking.
last.
Who's on
so the
first?
only one available. So the only one available would be third.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, she'll take the watch.
Okay. Pierre, Sebastian, Awen, Flash. Sounds good. All right. So 4 of you go ahead and roll your perception checks with advantage. I know, pretty baby.
would anyone like me to work
Let's
on anything
see.
tonight? Anything that needs to be mended? Any sharpening or tempering of gear? Anything like that? Because I have a whole forge set up and everything in the jar. And I don't sleep anymore, so I have nothing to do really.
Well,
And I've read all my books.
Seabass, don't you have a chunk of... Meow, kitty. Seabass, don't you have a chunk of your clothing missing? And someone has a stinger with a hole in their stuff?
Yeah.
Flush has his like hands you the sleeping bag filled with shrapnel, just looking at you, Fortune, just like, mm-hmm.
I can help with this, yes.
7 plus 1 perception. So Flush got an 8. Okay. So 8, 28, 18. Roll a 38, Awen. Come on, let's go.
If it makes you feel any better, the the Zapper has 20
24.
passive perception.
I mean, that's, yeah, plus 10 to perception.
Yeah.
Okay, so... What? Tricky baby. Alright, so Pierre, your watch goes... Sorry, give me a second. Your watch goes rather decently. Not much happens. Let's see. Sebastian.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Hey,
Oh
pretty baby.
boy!
Hey, Sebastian's a
Uh,
very competent person. It's not his fault that he's played by an idiot.
Sebastian,
Mhm.
as you're keeping your watch, you hear something. The flapping of wings.
Fuck.
Oh boy!
Alright, everyone up. Everyone up.
Should I get out of my jar for this?
Nope.
I can't.
I don't think you could. I don't think they can hear you from inside.
Actually, let me check.
I think you can hear out. You can hear what's going on outside, but they can't hear you inside. Yeah, because it's an extra dimensional space, and it only specifies that you can hear what's going on outside.
Fair enough.
Okay. See you later. I think telepathy doesn't work across dimensions.
Yeah. Yeah, she's currently on the plane of fire when she's in there. But she can sending.
Yeah.
Because she has her This is something I've accidentally made
You-
like a perfect fucking spy character. So Sebastian.
No, I don't think you.
Yeah, it's sending.
There's
It's the sending spell.
no flush teleporting into her lamp.
You can plane shift into it probably.
If you had a tuning fork into it, yeah.
He's got a plane of fire one, and it's on the plane of fire, isn't it?
Let's see. I think that's how we've been rolling it, but like
Yeah.
rules is written, no. Which is interesting.
Yeah, it says it's its own extra dimensional space, but the thing is, there's a difference between extra dimensional space and a demi-plane. So an extra dimensional space is a pocket of isolated space within a plane. So for instance, a bag of holding is actually within the astral plane. So you can go into somebody's bag of holding by plane shifting to the astral plane, if you know where that is. So it's
it's like going to someone's neighborhood, but you have to have their address.
it's a room that occupies no space and has no door, other than the bag. Basically, is the best way to put it.
Anyways,
It's an Elder Scrolls cell.
but for now, everyone, you hear Sebastian saying, "Everyone, get up, get up."
And I'm guessing, do they hear the flapping as well?
Yes.
You
So can you distinguish the flappings of like feathers, wings, compared to like bats? The leather, I don't know what they're called. The bat wings.
Do a survival or nature check.
the sinuous
Also,
wings.
how big does this sound? Like, do they sound like large beating flaps, or like faster?
Do a nature or survival check.
It's a giant bat and a giant owl.
God damn it!
Good lord.
The bat is hitting us with ultrasonic attacks while the owl strikes.
You wouldn't be able to hear the owl.
That's the point.
with a 10 for the two of you. Flush got a 19. Shaltzir. Shalthazar. Who the hell is Shalthazar? Anyways. With that, like, you're like, a lot of times, like, these are definitely not insects that you can hear. Like, you hear the bats. Yeah, Flush is able to determine that. Yeah, these are. He's pretty sure they're bat wings.
Hmm.
Let's see. With a. Who is what is everyone's passive perception?
17.
16.
19.
Fortune's in the jar. 20 on Zapper.
All right. Anyone with a, let's see. Anyone with a 16 or above can hear like, very faintly, like under the sound of the bat wings, the sound of like very, very slight buzzing noise.
Ugh.
Which Flush and Awen, or especially Awen, would be like, oh, bats. They're eating insects. They're hunting.
Hmm.
All right. Given the predicate that I would understand that they're hunting, would I know reasonably whether or not they would give a shit about us because they're hunting bugs and not us?
With
Like,
a
as long as
25
we
in,
don't
I'll say
attack
with
them.
I'll say with a 25 in survival, like there might be some more, but if what you in the
Might
they, hang on. Hello.
Hello. You sound better now. Says the crate. The crate says move to secrets. You're not my dungeon
Yes.
master. You're made of wood and hollow.
Like my dick.
You don't have a dick.
Someone drag Ghost.
Let's see.
Oh, let's just let him figure it out.
There he is.
Okay, there we go.
There
So,
we
go on, William. You were
you
saying
would-
with. Go ahead.
You would know that, like, with what you've been told about the island so far, like your knowledge about it, you're pretty sure you'd be more in danger from the insects they're hunting than, like, from the bats right now. They like the bat isn't going. Like, bats aren't very good at taking off. So like it's not gonna, like, at least from like a standing position. So it's not gonna, they're not gonna land, try to eat you, and then take off. No, they want to eat as much as possible as fast as they can. So like as long as you're not in the air from the bats, as long as like none of them are affected by this weird hyper aggression, you're probably more than fine.
Does
Like they might be interested in the light, but it's also fire, so it's probably gonna, like, the smell of smoke will probably drive most of them away.
what does Fortune know about the hearing range of bats? And for that matter, infrasound. What does Fortune know about infrasound and its effect on animals? Particularly horrible, unbearable, agonizing infrasound.
Or roll a nature check.
Probably, because that's a.
I mean,
natural phenomenon.
Seabass and Pierre probably know about that way of dealing with bats
Yeah.
because
We
I mean, the thing is, like, just because you can't hear it doesn't mean it isn't loud.
Yeah, because the idea is like, I could use magical tinkering to use the object continuously emits your choice of an odor or a non-verbal sound to just emit infrasound that if the bats do attack us, I can just do that and create a 10-foot space of, yeah, you want to come in here, fucker? Think that twice.
But
Let's see.
We can use it to get away.
well, Avid will like hold her arm out and try not to be too loud, but be like, guys, I really did sleep a lot in the forest back home. And if it's anything, I think they're bats. And if I'm right, which I'm actually, once again, sure I'm right this time, it sounds like they're just hunting the bugs. So if we lay low and we don't bother them, I think we'll be alright. I'm not saying don't keep your guard up, but okay, Flush. But yeah, just lay low. I think we'll be alright. Maybe even stay
going
near
to take out the fire.
No. In
Okay.
fact, I think us being near the fire with the smoke might keep them away. So,
Yeah, probably. Alright.
So
The bats. So this is. So it's not too bad. They usually don't bother us.
I know you guys could definitely hear the bat's wings. I'm not sure whether or not the rest of you guys can hear. I hear a buzzing noise like before, but if there's bats around, that probably means they're eating them. And well, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but I know I've seen one or two bats. They're not usually inclined to people, even if it's here. I think that still stands. Even if they are big enough to just take something. So she will just casually, again, still hold her, let's see, what weapons do I have on hand? She'll have her short bow out, ready to use if need, like crouched near the fire, looking around until the sound passes. And she'd recommend anyone else who does care about the threat to do somewhat the same and not attack yet. And she does not even chastise Flush. If Flush trusts them, sure. She's actually kind of happy that Flush is like, okay, back to sleep. Like, thank you. Kind of validating. I know what I'm talking about moment.
I'd say that Pierre, Sebastian, Awen, and Fortune with that role would know that bats typically hunt for like 2 hours, go back to their nests, rest, do stuff, and then like before daybreak they'll hunt for another 2 hours.
What a life. I'm awake 4 hours out of the day where I just get some food.
If it's to add on to that, Awen's gonna say, I'd say 10 minutes. If they're not over here and a threat within that time, I think we're relatively safe.
Sebastian will nod.
All right. She has a little like self-assured moment, like on the outside, calm and chill on the inside. Yeah, yeah. They're listening to me. Awesome. I know. I look at me. I know what I hope I know what I'm talking about.
If you open the jar and look inside, you see like a tiny little fortune sitting in a tiny little room. That's a
Nice.
great question. I'm asking, do you? But yeah.
No.
You can't open the jar.
Dang it!
If anything, I was just happy someone's listening to her like she knows what she's talking about. Because she is pulling half of this out of her ass. And with someone going like, okay, I believe you.
Listen, even an ass pull
Feels
is
good.
worth something if you store gold in Uranus.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She's proud though. Like, okay, I believe you. Yeah.
alright. So yeah, do you guys go back to whatever you were doing, or
I would like to take a moment to ask Flush's self-respect a few things.
Oh, God. Oh, that's savage.
Oh.
Anyways,
After 10 minutes, Awen would go back to laying down, and whoever's shift currently it's supposed to be would
it was Sebastian's.
then look at Sebastian, nod, and let him finish the shift. As she went to lay back down and rest, as long as nothing happened within that first 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. It does get like somewhat louder, like as you hear, like very clearly the bats are chasing something over your campsite. But it never gets close enough to where like you can actually see them from the light of the campfire.
So yeah. After 10 minutes, she'll lay back down, give Seabass a nod, but then also mutter to him, if something does pop up, get me up first. We'll take the damage.
Sebastian will nod.
Don't die out there.
Well, no. Awen considers herself the tank, so if something should take the damage, it should be her. And, well, Seabass is a well-built man, so she figured he could handle himself. I mean, if he took a fucking stabbing to her like it was nothing.
It wasn't that bad.
Well, it's not that. It's the fact that she considers you, again, full-grown man. She's a fucking teenage girl. She can't tell you to do shit. She can give you advice. She can kind of yell at you, but that's it.
I mean, you may be a teenager, but I guess, well, in Sebastian's eyes, you are a fully fledged adventurer. You deserve every respect of an adult.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
We
so,
also don't
again,
know the real age.
Yeah, she is. Notes to you, she's lied about her age this entire time.
Right.
Being over 100.
I feel like he would. I feel like when he'd be able to call you on that lie. But also, again, you've handled yourself.
Yeah, the only person who knows her actual thing is Fortune, and Fortune, and Salem, and forget what was the other character? Nigel, that knew her actual age.
And Sebastian is like, his shtick is being able to tell when people are lying. So he probably knows you're lying about it. But
not as well as he could, considering the fact that I think you get to roll like above a 10 this entire freaking session.
Yeah, no. Fuck Roll20 right now. But yeah, I think he can probably tell that you're lying about your age, but
You know what? For flavor, I'll give that to you. He probably can. I'll roll with that. Regardless of his rolls, William, if you don't mind. I'll go with that.
No, that's fine.
If you believe that your character would tell that she's lying, I'll give that to you. After all, she's not infamously the best of liars, anyways.
But for now, your long rest goes unabated. So go ahead and process a long rest.
Perfect.
Woo!
Yay, my legacy of this.
This what?
Oh, haha, these nuts.
This nut.
That was collective one brain cell for that joke.
I got the other Archon group with like I was like, hey, what's that dragon game again? Dragon's Dogma? Dogma balls are in your mouth.
Haha.
Anyway,
God fucking damn it.
I love like those Jay Schlatt videos where he gets outsmarted by the text to speech. Like the one where it's like, you do realize that your entire internet persona is the New York accent, right? And then Jay Schlatt's like, fuck you. And then there was a pause in the text to speech to allow him to say that as the text to speech then goes, fuck you.
Damn. Got him.
Yeah. He's like, okay, yeah. It's great. Anyway,
Honestly, I don't think he can even be mad about that.
no, he wasn't. Honestly, he laughed. Well, yes. So for now, you all had your long rest. Do you have anything you wish to do before you head out, or?
Alright, everyone, gather around. Wait, why is she tired? Alright, everyone, gather around. Come on, everybody, wake up.
I didn't read that as tired. I read that as I'm so fucking done with this place.
Oh, no, she's been in the jar, just like sipping tea and sewing.
Anywho.
But yeah, okay, everyone, gather up. Time for your water breathing. 2 o'clock, time for your water breathing.
Mom, I don't want to do water breathing.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Water breathing.
But yes, okay. So yeah,
And
you cast your
fun,
water breathing
and
spell.
you get fun, and you get fun.
But
But
yes, you
don't
cast
get
your water
fun.
breathing spell, and you all go ahead. Can I go ahead and keep going to the east or to the west?
Yes.
William, I believe the term was into the unknown.
All right.
And you, Flashfoot Steel, I'm going to. I know what to do with you.
Huh.
There we
I
go.
believe that Pierre is the one leading the group, and Sebastian is behind him.
Probably.
All right. So Pierre,
Are
Would you
we?
kindly
Is it
roll-
the leader survival?
leader is survival. Second person is perception.
Alright, so I'm perception?
You want me to take survival or perception?
You take survival. I'm better at perception.
Okay, so I'll lead.
Okay.
So I can roll above a 10 this session.
Fuck. No fucking. You look exactly a 10.
Fuck your survival. Fuck it. You know what? You got a 10. You got a 10.
Fuck this shit. I meant the dice roll. I meant the fucking dice roll. Twat.
11.
I like how it was. You were like, "Can I get above a 10, please?" And it gave you the literal only number you could have possibly rolled to not get over 10. Like your FBI guy must be laughing his ass off.
Your FBI guy. Ah, man, given our population at this point, we're like outsourcing FBI spying to China or some shit, aren't we? That'd be the most American thing ever.
The Russian bots.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's funny as shit. You cannot deny that.
Oh, yeah, it's funny as hell.
It's also
Uh,
sad.
Fortune-
Incredibly sad.
Fortune offered Flush. Flush, how would you like an unforgettable experience?
I think getting a stinger through his entire being is one of those.
I don't know, Ewan, would you like an unforgettable experience?
In what context?
It's called a Hibachi wand.
What?
A Hitachi magic wand. Hold still, spread your legs. No, anyway.
You have a
It's-
boyfriend.
I can let you experience what it feels like to die without killing you.
No.
It's actually pretty peaceful. Best sleep I've ever had.
Yeah, no.
You don't
No.
like just sleep.
I've been there, done that. Sucked.
I've done that. I just slept.
Flash, how about you? Would you like to experience?
I just slept.
No, that's not the same at all. It's interesting.
You know, when you
It's
said
not interesting to me.
almost dead, the first thing that went through Awen's mind was back in the temple where she was fucking like a living bruise.
Yeah.
And we set those traps off.
Well, it's okay. You know, so
No, it was just first mental thought
Yeah.
that came to my head. It's because how's near death, everyone? Woo!
what I'm offering is not the experience of near death. It is not the experience of unconsciousness. You will basically experience what it feels like to slip away from old age.
Why would
No.
you
Sebastian,
possibly
like,
want that?
Keep
Actually,
going.
just like fully laughs
No.
at that.
He's like, Awen kind of slowly laughs at that too, but like, more in the sense of, no.
Like,
You
we have been
Like,
very-
we have been sitting on the backs of the lizards for like 4 hours doing nothing while Pierre
Like,
and Sebastian
get-
do everything this whole time.
He gets
Very-
he gets such a big kick out of that. He's like really laughing at that part.
You guys have like very weird senses of humor, and that's coming from an unfunny gesture.
Well,
What are you all
Awen's-
laughing at?
I thought
It's that Stewie Griffin turning his head over to Brian moment.
yeah, at Fortune. Well, you know, it's a very interesting sensation, and I've experienced it, and I have a spell that will let any of you experience it, and I thought maybe you might be interested.
I also have a spell.
You know,
I
if
I can spy on your family right now with a crystal ball.
Okay, good. Tell me where my father is and what he's doing, and if he's dead or not, please. Thank you.
I can actually do that. I was crying.
His
Do
name
you
is
want
Marco.
to do that?
His name is Marco
Nice.
Kalistad, Fire Ganassi,
Okay.
about this tall,
Okay.
stupid,
What?
angry face.
Wait, why are you asking?
Long story.
actually,
Thanks.
that sounds actually interesting. Do that. Let us know how that works out.
Yes, where is he right now? Is he alone?
Actually,
Like,
actually,
canonically, like, no, she's like, yeah, that
wait,
actually
wait.
sounds
Does
interesting.
anyone
Go
does
for it.
wait, everyone, does anyone remember Flush's ex?
Flush it, Stacy.
Yeah, the
What's
one
her
that
name?
Bunyan
What did I
banged.
make her name?
Flush's ex? The fuck?
Yeah, the girl that he got drunk and started sending to.
Yeah, what was her name? Fuck.
I think I
It's
don't
either
think
I'm
it
not
was
gonna
Jessica.
say
I believe it's Jessica.
It was
Oh yeah,
Jessica.
Jessica.
You were gonna scry on her? The fuck?
I mean,
does
I
it
could
twice a week.
scry on Jessica. No,
He
Yeah.
knows her
He's-
schedule. He knows when
he's
she's
like
I'm not
changing.
gonna spy on Jessica. I'm not gonna
He's
spy
like
on Jessica.
he's like Angelica and Hey Arnold. He's got like a lock of her hair and a
No,
I
not
mean,
Angelica. Helga.
I mean, the thing is,
Helga, that's her name. Yes.
the lock of her hair
Angelica's Rugrats.
would let him scry on her super easily. It'd give her like a
Yeah,
negative
that's why I
5 to
said.
the save.
That's why I
I
said.
can
Yeah.
also, I can also spy on Jessica, but like I'm afraid of finding the image of her banging his new husband, probably. So I don't want to do that.
Well then,
That whore.
Yes. How dare she have sex with her husband? Anyways,
Flash. I think
What?
there's something called oversharing, and I think that last bit might have been a little much.
so I take it nobody wants to experience what death feels like peaceful death.
I'll bite.
Aren't you supposed to be leading us?
Oh wait,
We have all the
later.
responsibilities right now.
he's like the reason why Sebastian got a nat 1 is because he's so interested in the conversation.
It's
you guys-
it's literally like we've been sitting on the back of a lizard doing nothing for 4 hours, and Fortune's just bored, saying, "This will be interesting."
He-
Comical,
doing this
Fortune,
all by
Awin,
himself.
and Ghost. Please roll a d20 for me.
I have been in a continuous
Alright,
stream of
okay.
consciousness for 3 weeks.
Sebastian, what? Mr. Oh, is it
Hey,
you? Where are you?
Is me and that one.
Shoot.
Oh, 12.
Oh my god, this could be a
I got 12 also.
break her consciousness stream.
fuck you, Damien. I just saw that.
What? What, Freaky?
It occurs to me that feign death might be an effective way for Fortune to break her stream of consciousness.
I guess?
Yeah. You have to think about what that would do to you psychologically if suddenly you didn't have to sleep anymore. Like, you don't feel tired or anything, but you've been conscious and aware of time nonstop.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That would be really weird. It takes some time to get used to, and she's not used to it
probably,
yet.
yeah.
Yeah, she's just not used to it yet.
But, anyways. Okay. Let's see. Let me roll
this phone?
Let me roll this. Oh. Okay.
I don't like that DM.
Dire dragons, dire dragons,
Dire
dire dragons,
no,
dire
no.
dragons.
Dragons, dire dragons,
Dire
dragons,
Grubs.
dire dragons,
Dire Ankegs.
dragons.
Dryer Daggins, Dryer Daggins, Dryer Daggins.
Okay,
Dryer
okay,
Daggins.
guys,
Dryer.
okay, guys. What is
Okay.
it, William?
Dryer.
Yeah, now you're just saying dryer at this point.
Okay, so, let's see. Sebastian, like, you're like a little distracted, like, a little, on edge, like, hyper focusing on, like, above you, like, trying to make sure, like, oh, there's no eagles, or there's no bats, or no dire hawk, or no, tarantula hawks again. So you're not really entirely focused on the way that you're going.
Okay.
Which Pierre, with you are able to like somewhat pick up on. You're going in the right direction, but it's kind of a winding path, kind of slowing you down a little bit. When Pierre, you notice something. To the left of the path, about 100 feet in front of you, there is a group of plants. Very large groups of plants. One that you would instantly recognize as the single most dangerous plant on this island.
Oh.
Alright. Still light, still light, still light.
Yep,
Bobby,
yep.
Bobby, rally.
What was that?
Uh,
What was it?
It's a plant
Sebastian.
that won't run at us.
Yep.
Sebastian.
Yes?
As soon as Pierre starts going like, wait, nope, do not do that, do not go that direction, like you kind of snap out of it, like see the same thing, and you're like, oh, yep, nope. as you were leading the group towards a bed of dire Gimpy Gimpy.
Hey, we were just talking about that.
Basically,
It's called the suicide plant.
Yeah, it is a plant that has these little tiny, naturally occurring fiberglass microneedles that are filled with a venom that
It's a neurotoxin.
Yeah, that causes immense pain. And once it's in you, you can't get it out without like carving off that area of skin.
Yeah.
Can we kill it?
You can burn it.
Yeah. Supposedly
No,
that
like
makes
cut
it
it
worse.
off.
The skin, yeah.
There is a story from World War II about, I think
Toilet
it was a
paper.
French officer who was found having committed suicide because he accidentally used one of these leaves as toilet paper.
Oh!
And the
Yeah.
thing is, it's bad because the pain can last literal decades.
Yeah.
Like this
Can
is
we like
like
take it?
you can certainly try and
I
take
mean,
it.
it would still be a poison, so we could fix it, but you'd be in agony for a while if Fortune's out of second levels.
I mean, like it's not alive, is it?
It's a plant.
It's a It's a
Huh?
plant. It's alive.
It's a plant.
alive.
No. I mean, like it's not like a monster, right? We can just like harvest it.
No.
I mean,
Do you want to touch it?
You can certainly
I mean-
try.
I mean, we could powder it into a nice
Can you like
dust to throw in things' faces.
Can you like telepathically, not telepathically, telekinetically, carry like a knife and carve it like that? I don't know, and then telekinetically put it in a bag.
With Mage Hand, probably.
No, you have telekinesis.
I do, yes. Well, no, I have Mage Hand. I have the telekinetic feat, which gives me Mage Hand, but the Mage Hand is invisible, I think.
yes.
Where the fuck? No,
This is
last
what
shit.
saying.
It would be under mage. It would be under telekinetic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for telekinetic, but I clicked the wrong thing. Listen, my fucking features list is approximately 44 items long. I don't want to hear it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Me being an
You can
artificer
rub that
warlock.
shit on a dire T-Rex and it would kill himself.
Dude,
Listen, I
Flail
can
around it.
powder it and make a potion out of it, but I do not condone making poison.
I needed to look at what the fuck. What is it? What is its name so I can get a better. I'm
Gimpy
gonna Google
Gimpy.
it. Okay, that's crazy. That's the actual. Okay, Gimpy Gimpy. There you go.
Yeah, okay, so she can cast Mage Hand at will, and it's invisible. So yeah, she has a minor telekinesis, basically. Also,
How tall is it, William?
oh shit,
It's
it's
like-
got 60-foot range.
How tall is it, William?
Let's see. These plants, like the leaves, are probably about as long as you are tall.
Damn.
They're
That's
very
insane.
large
All right.
plants.
Would you like me to
I
wrap
just
you
look-
in it like an agony burrito?
I just looked up an image and like, holy shit, this dude is braver than I will ever be.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Jesus. Yeah, but damn, yeah, they're huge. No, I mean like when the next time we encounter a T-Rex, I'm just saying we can just telekinetically, wipe his ass or something, and then he would, be in agony.
You know, I think it's kind of funny. I think some of these leaves up look very similar to a leaf from middle school, like a plant to my middle school has.
You know what's really,
I'll freak. Do it,
You
freak
know
Gab.
what's
Put it in my
really-
portable hole.
you know what I honestly
No.
find amazing? The fact that there is a type of kangaroo that eats it.
Yeah, but, I mean, listen, any source of nutrient that is untapped will have some animal in its ecosystem that figured out, like, how to deal with it through evolution. I mean, literally, I'm looking
Yeah, we
at a,
eat jelly.
I'm looking at like humans eat capsaicin. That's a perfect example of it.
Yeah.
But the I'm literally looking at a picture of the Gimpy Gimpy plant that's full of holes from caterpillars that have been eating it.
Anyways.
Yeah, the things in the ecosystem find a way.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty
Right.
sure. Like there are
it up.
caterpillars who specifically eat these because because they'll deter predators from eating them because they're literally poison.
You know, if you wear
Cut it up.
if you wear a gimp suit, you could handle Gimpy Gimpy.
Anyways.
You're welcome for that image. But yeah, guys, we're more likely to hurt ourselves with this than get anything of more use than.
Yeah, let's not touch the
Yeah.
murder
Okay, so
plants.
where are we right now?
Now,
Can you move us? Can you move our token right now? Okay.
there is something to be said
okay.
about gathering this plant for torture uses.
Sending spell it to Marco Callister.
Exactly what I was not sending, but yes, exactly something I was
Call her
considering.
speedy
Call their
courier.
speedy carry.
The problem is,
You need to accept it.
yeah, he knows what's in it.
But does he know what a Gimpy Gimpy plant is?
I don't know. You fucking tell me. You're the one who messed with his stats, as I told you to.
You're the one who listened to me.
Yeah.
God.
You didn't give me any stats. You just told me he was a person
Yeah,
that existed.
and I told you to do as you wish, and that's what you did.
All right. But yeah. So, are you guys leaving this alone? I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have marked the Gimpy
God.
line.
Too much trouble.
Don't worry, guys. We'll capture. I can't remember his first name. Landris, the air cult leader. We'll capture him. We'll lay him out flat, stark naked, and we'll wrap him in Gimpy Gimpy leaves.
Good for him.
Volmon
my God.
Landris.
Volmon, yes, and we'll
Um,
wrap him in Gimpy Gimpy leaves.
Okay.
You can just teleport because he's
So-
a wind.
That
So
worked out.
we can go around that thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Bird.
we can.
Okay. I vote that. Let's
It
let's
is-
not mess with that.
It is a somewhat sizable patch, but it's not it's not like the wall from Game of Thrones or anything.
It turns out
Yeah,
these
you-
are hyper-aggressive, dire Gimpy Gimpies that when you get within 20 feet of them, their spines explode outward in all directions.
Fun fact, if they are damaged, like they can't, like the spines can become airborne. Like there are cases where people have breathed in the fucking.
Oh,
Remember,
thanks, William. I hate that.
remember what I said about us making a dust out of it to throw in things' faces?
I don't want to go to any country that has that shit.
That's why I could be offered $1 trillion to go to Australia, and I would say fuck you.
I
It's an
would
Indonesian.
do that
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, it's an Indonesian and Australia.
Oh, so the plant in my middle school could be this. Oh, nice to know.
If
It's
someone
called
offered me $1 trillion, I would do just about anything.
Gooby Gooby. In Indonesia, it's called Gooby Gooby. That's crazy.
Australia is the closest thing I can. Like, I honestly think Australia was the template for hell.
No, nature is just far crueler than we wish to admit.
Australia has been isolated for a while, and it just become a breeding ground for its most terrible things too.
Here's the thing, it's not
Look
that
up here, there.
Australia is the template for hell, it's that Charles Darwin understated the cruelty and murderous intent of evolution when it comes to a competition-based...
Human beings will do anything to stay alive. Why should everything else be any different?
Exactly.
Anyways. Enough about the existential horror that is Mother Nature.
Yes. Every
Mother
Mother
Nature's a
Nature is
bitch.
only as Mother Nature is only as much as I call her mother.
Mother Nature. Ooh, I wonder if there's a Rule 34 of Mother Nature.
Yes.
I will kill you.
There is.
You know damn well
Anyways,
there
A
is.
lot of it.
continuing.
I'm pretty sure.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah, you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a few things. Let's see.
Oh, the birds are the reason there are so many of them.
Okay. What is your guys' passive perceptions?
19.
Mine's 17.
16.
17.
And with 20 on a follower.
Awen is now also vigilant after almost getting fucking walking in a patch of not fucking with that.
A patch of torture.
It's really interesting to watch Zapper move around because it's lightning fast. Sorry, Payday, what I'm about to say. You know, like when you uncover a spider and the way it skitters across the ground, lightning fucking fast. That's how Zapper moves.
I have no issues talking about spiders. It's just the
Well,
imagery.
I was about to put that image in your head of lifting
Oh.
your bag and spider scampers across your floor.
Ugh, no, that's
Anyways.
fine. That's fine. Just don't post images.
Like
I'm gonna DM.
Zapper skitters at that.
He's
level of speed.
fast, yes.
Yeah. I'm setting the scene.
Yes. Setting it
Yeah.
3
Fun.
separate times, yes.
It's
Fine.
running. It's running around like a small child,
One-
looking at everything.
One more, William. It made me think of right now when you, Family Guy, when they were holding all the roaches were holding Chris up, and the second they turned the lid on, he slammed against the thing, and they all went underneath the oven or the fridge.
Yes.
But yes, William, the reason I set the scene 3 times because nobody said anything in confirmation, and we were in a voice chat, so I don't know if what I said was heard or if you all just heard silence because Discord is an asshole.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something, but I forgot the name of.
But yeah, Awen is now also keeping a vigilant watch after almost walking into the patch of no thank you.
Fair enough.
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
Sebastian's supposed to be good at things.
Keyword
What was the
is
passive
supposed to be.
perception thing for, William?
Well, yeah, he's
Uh,
good at things. He just rolls so badly, and he's
It's great. It's good. We all have our bad days, or bad months, or bad everything.
we all have our bad existences.
The passive perception is because you hear and it like they had advantage and one of them rolled a 2. Like goddamn.
One of them. What?
What?
As you roll with literally everyone. I don't think anyone actually ever literally no one fails like the passive perception check. At least with one of them, a couple of them got nat 20s.
What the fuck are you talking about?
As Sebastian, Pierre, Fortune, Awen, Flush are like all would notice like the sound of rustling going like through some of the bushes around them. This is like an hour after like you walk around the Gimpy, so it's like close to the end of the day. You like look towards where you hear the rustling and you hear and you see it and it's like oh that's a raptor.
Oh. That's insane.
Someone said howitzer. I love the death robots in Family Guy. They're just so delightfully stupid.
Hey gamers, what the fuck? I don't
Uh,
remember my.
As yeah, these are in fact a swarm animal. As let's see, we will end the session with you all being surrounded by 10 dire raptors.
We didn't even get to meet Grunkle.
Clever girls.
Well, fuck.
Go ahead
Well-
and each of you add 1,000 experience.
Did you just say your character's name is
I don't know how much
Grungle?
XP we are on.
Grunkle, yes.
Did you... You
What
made
do you
like
know?
a tomato gaming character.
No, his name is Grunkle Stan.
Oh, Grunkle. Okay. I don't know. It's
A Gruang named Grunkle. Okay.
my next character will be the Filth.
What is the what? What is that?
The Filth is a very strange homeless man with obscene amounts of power.
What is he?
I mean, all of
homeless?
you are weird homeless people with obscene amounts of power.
I'm talking
homeless.
full
I have a-
smelly...
I have a job.
Okay, think like
I
vermin.
have family and a boyfriend.
Think like
I have a home on an island.
the guy.
Sorry, Freaky, go ahead.
Think like the homeless man that runs for president every time vermin. Think like that. That kind of guy, but even more potato-looking face.
Does
Joe Exotic.
Smells bad.
does he go around yelling flaccid instead of
Oh, I got you.
erection or orgasm?
But no, like the filth. I need you.
Bartholomew.
I need you to imagine like early 50s, long, disgusting, matted, greasy hair, like 5 teeth to his smile, like potato-looking face, just I would say just built, but also kind of out of shape at the same time. Like arms like pythons, but also a gut. Disgusting, like bloody clothes that are mismatched, looking like they're scavenged off various corpses without ever being cleaned or anything. Immense combat prowess, 0 social skills. Cannot read, is illiterate. That is the filth. That is the character tomato game it makes in every fucking game.
Good lord.
Ooh. Oh,
It's very fun to watch.
did he make that in New Scavenger?
Yes. He might have made. I know. Yeah, no. There's also Grease Mage, which he does in fantasy games.
In what fucking game?
In Morrowind, Grease Mage.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, I finally downloaded Xenoverse 2, but
Bruh.
my laptop can't run it.